Hello everybody and welcome to Tailor Simulator. Now some of you may remember me playing this back in October. We played the demo version of this. We are now back on the early access version. For those of you that didn't see that video and are unfamiliar with this game, basically we have been left this building over here and we have our very own tailor business. So people will come in, they will even order with us. For example, they may order a shirt. We then make that shirt from scratch, give them a call once it's ready, they'll come, pay us for it, and that is how we earn our money. You can make other items as well and have some stuff just on the shelves and people will come in and get that as well, but that's a bit more later on in the game. This is a sort of living, breathing map as well. There's a lot of stuff going on here. You can talk to everybody as they walk by, pet the cats that seem to be just walking around everywhere. They do indeed wait for their turn to go as well. You see that's gone red, so he can't cross the road anymore. They follow all of the traffic laws. They're very clever. But yeah, it's a living, breathing map. So over there, we've got the fashion show center. So we can do fashion shows over there, gain popularity. So once we've got a few more things made, we can take our stuff over there, our designs, get them a bit more popular and sell them as well. We've got a wholesaler over there who we need to visit. There's a broker just here. There are a few buildings such as the vehicle shop, this sort of bar restaurant here, and the cafe over there that aren't open yet. They will be coming, but just not in this version of the game as of right now. But yeah, they'll all be coming in future. In fact, I will throw up on screen right now, I'll get future me to do so, what is coming in this game, because there is an entire year of roadmap. So I'll throw that up on the screen now so you can see what's coming. But as for right now, it is time for us to get inside of our store. So let's open the door here and get started. Now, a lot of this will be quite similar to the demo version that I played, but there will be a few differences here and there. But I am planning or hoping that this will become a series. So if it does become a series, obviously this is kind of, we need to do this anyway, so we might as well start from scratch. Right, let's turn the lights on, first things first. As you can see, this is in a bit of a state of disrepair. The walls are not looking so good. So hopefully, I don't know if we'll get a chance to do it today, but over the next couple of videos, I would like to get something at least on the walls. To make them a bit smarter. Right, let's take away that tutorial. I'm not sure we had this radial menu in the game before, but we do now, which is quite nice. We can throw some stuff away. Fortunately, you can't put bags in it, so you have to put those outside manually. You got your bin just here for that. Like I missed the plank. There we go. Right, let's get ourselves a sweeping brush. Clean the windows. You might see this Polaroid camera here. It does actually work. So that is for... These windows look pretty clean. There's just little spots on them here and there. One thing I do like about this game, actually, is the windows. You know when you've given them a clean? Look how clean they are. When we've done this one just here. They're nice and reflective, and they actually look like clean windows. And a lot of these sim games, when you clean windows, they kind of look clean, but they never look like you've really put much effort in. These I really like. They are pretty good. So there's another little bit there. I don't know if we can get it from outside. There we go, that's the windows clean. But yeah, I really like that. Just the reflections on the glass, they actually look like clean windows, which is nice. Yeah, this Polaroid camera does work. I assume this is used for when we have our fashion show. We can take lots of photos and put them in catalogs and stuff like that. Maybe even for online orders as well, because we can take online orders. But for now, because we might get to that later on, but maybe not in this episode, maybe in a future one, you can take photos. They don't appear in the game, but they do save to your PC, so I can throw one up on screen when we've taken one. Let's take a photo of this lady here crossing the road. I'll throw that up on screen. It comes with the full Polaroid effect as well. So I'll show you that in a moment, or if not already. All right, let's take some of these covers off. And then we've got a letter to read. Now that is the basic shop. This is all the stuff that's been given to us. Let's read the letter. A letter from your father. Hello, this is your dad. I am proud of you for choosing to carry on the family tailoring shop. It hasn't been used in a while, so the walls and floors have fallen into disrepair. Now it's your turn to bring the shop back to life. I've sent a few gifts your way to help you get started. These gifts are part of a tradition passed to each new generation of our family. Remember, you are not starting from scratch, you are inheriting a family legacy. It's a big responsibility, but it's also a lot of fun. Don't worry about rent, the shop belongs to our family, and your gifts are on the way. Good luck with your tailoring journey, may your path be clear, and your work rewarding. Love, Dad. Thanks, Dad. So he sent us some free gifts, which will be on their way now. In fact, they're already here. They are a bit horn happy, so what that little thing that came up on the screen was about the delivery driver. They will not wait forever. So if you don't go to them quickly, I think they will drive away. Now you can get around that issue because if you've got multiple deliveries as well, they don't like waiting at all. You can get around that issue a little bit. We can expand and have a parking space over here that's just for deliveries, which will help us out a little bit. Also with taking multiple deliveries because we end up blocking this road. If you've got 3 vans coming, they all sort of just wait in the line there. But yeah, they are a bit horn happy, so you do need to make sure you get over to them and unload them pretty quickly. This is the stuff our dad has sent us. So we've got some material here as well as some cotton. And we can place all of this stuff on shelves and stuff to be used. And put stuff in the drawer as well. It's quite handy. Not sure if at some point you can get a sewing machine where you can keep more thread on it. Or not. So far, that's all you can do. Obviously, there are a few missing bits for extra colours. And then you can put all of these materials down here and on the shelf above as well. So we've got reasonable storage. We will get some more storage later on, but we've got reasonable storage for now. And then when we finished an item, we can put it on the rack here as well. So we are almost ready to go. We just need to head over to here. So this miniature workshop is where you do all of your customization in the game. So we can put in our name here. So I'm going to call as TP's Tailors, because I think that's what I called myself in the demo version, and it's a fairly good name for, or TP Tailors. Should we go TP Tailors? Let's go TP Tailors. It's a fairly good name for a tailors. There we go. TP Tailors. I'll just show you the rest of this while we're here. So if you have a look at the outside, so let's now put my name on the front. So as you can see, we can have different awnings and things like that. And you'll notice here, this gives us 20 PP, and we've got 17 PP up there. That is popularity points. So the more popular you get, not only the more customers that you'll receive, but also they will pay more money, even for the same stuff. So you can charge higher prices, and you get more customers based on popularity. You gain popularity by just doing your job, so by making items and selling them, but also by decorations. For example, you get 20 there for an awning. You get some more for having some nice lamps on the side. You can also get them for furniture as well. So if we get it nicely furnished inside, we'll also get even more popularity points. If you ever get stuck on any of that, I will show you in a second. You can press I in this game, and it explains everything. You can get a car park here, which is where we can put our cargo, and they will wait here indefinitely. So as I was mentioning here, when they come out the front, they will not wait forever. They will pip their horn a few times and drive away if you don't go out there and meet them. Got to go on for their next delivery, but if you give them a parking space, they will wait indefinitely. We've got the inside decoration, which we'll get to later, because a lot of this is locked at the moment anyway, so we'll get to that probably at the end of the video. But yeah, that's how you take care of all of your customization. And if we pop outside, as you can see, it looks quite nice. We've got our name out the front now, and everything is looking good. Right, let the customers in by switching the sign to open. So let's open up then, and we should get a customer or two coming. So we do everything from here, so all of the orders go in this book. We phone them at the end once they are ready. So once we've finished it, we'll give them a call, and they can come and retrieve their goods. So that's how all of that works. We have a PC here as well. That's why we're waiting for a customer. This sensitivity bar here is for this PC. It's not for your actual gameplay. As you can see, it is the 9th of the 9th, 1999 at 9:09. We can get supplies from here, or you can go across the road and buy them from the wholesaler. I think they're the same price, but I would assume there's a delivery fee from here. I'm not entirely sure. And we can get web orders as well. I haven't tried that yet, not got to that in the game. I'm sure we will as we play on. Right, Kazuki. Right, emotional state affects bargaining. Swipe to bargain. So there are, I think, 8 or 9 different states. I'll show you them in a moment that we can go through. If they are happy, you can generally nudge the price up a little bit and they'll still be okay. So if we want to charge 38, we'll try. And you can play with the time of it's going to take you to make it as well. 21 hours is quite a long time, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So we'll bargain at 38, and he's happy with that because he's happy. If he wasn't in a good mood, he wouldn't be as happy with that. So if I press, I think I right now, if we have a look at humans, you can kind of see it here. So these are their different emotional states. When they get down this section here, they sometimes will negotiate, but probably not. And they'll be a bit more stubborn. These will be the cheaper customers. These ones you can take advantage of, basically. And you do get drunk customers as well. And the drunk ones you can often take for a bit of a ride. Right, we've got a black jersey and a black thread here. So if we get the black thread out, I'll serve that customer in a moment. Get the black thread out. I'll show you how to do this. In fact, let's take the order because we'll have time. Oh, he wants the same thing. And he's also happy. We just charged 38 for it. Let's try that again. Yep, he's okay with that. Good. So we've got to make 2 of these. Are they both black threads? They are indeed. So we'll just make 2 of the same thing here. So you come over here, grab your scissor. Well, select it first. So we've got a black t-shirt. And your scissors pop on the screen. And you've got to cut round it. You don't need to be precise with this, if you're wondering. Basically, just go over it until it's fully green. And it'll accept it. But it doesn't matter if you don't stay within the lines. You're not going to end up with slices throughout your t-shirts. That's one of them. Bring it over here. Click your sewing machine. Click your black thread. Same thing here. You can't really go wrong with this. You can get orders wrong by doing the wrong thing, but you can't, I don't think, get it wrong in the making process. At least not for now. You'll see on the right-hand side as well, so it says 74% enough fabric. I can't remember what t-shirts use. I think it's 26, it says at the bottom. So they use 26% fabric. So if you've not got 26%, then you won't be able to obviously make it, but it still will allow you to try, but you'll end up just wasting material then. So make sure you keep an eye on that. You can get t-shirt presses as well, so we can put some designs on some t-shirts in the future, along with other outfits. But we'll have to level up to get there. So once you've done your shirts, you then come over to your phone. We've got our phone numbers there as well. Now, you can do this with a mouse and try and drag this around if you want to, or you can just type the numbers in, which is a little bit easier, I will say. 3900. Give them a call. They've been called, so they'll be on their way now to fetch their goods. So we'll give the other guy a call as well. There is a part of me that wishes they'd answer the phone and I have to say, your order's ready. Are you coming for it? Kind of thing, but at the moment there is no conversation. Right, that is that done. So they will arrive soon. This is one of them because he's got his marker on. Got a new customer here as well. You would like a white tank top with white thread. You're also quite happy. I'm going to try for 34 with this because we don't use as much material, so you've got to be fair with people. He's happy with that. Right, you're here for your black shirt. There you go. Take the money. You want $12 change. There you go. Thank you. All right, this next person's coming in. We'll get the white material out while he's coming through. No, that's red. White. There we go. There you go. Take the money. And you want 12 as well. There you go. Thank you. Right, was this white thread? I think it was. Yeah, white thread. Right, so this is a tank. So we'll select that. So there are male and female variants, so you need to keep an eye on that as well, because you can end up making somebody the wrong thing. Bit of white thread. Simple as that. Hang it up. Might as well give them a call. 481. So at the beginning of the game, obviously, we don't need to give ourselves so much time to make things. So we could go with less time and maybe higher in terms of value. So, you know, if the next person who comes in, I could say, well, I'll make it for you in 2 hours if you pay me $20 more or something like that. But I'm just keeping it fairly balanced because I'm also explaining things to you and showing you around. So we don't want to be rushing around. And we're making okay money to start with as well. Plus, I never know what's going to come on the screen next. With the tutorial side of things, you would like a t-shirt. So your attitude is normal. So she's not going to be so inclined to agree to like a crazy price. Let's try 35. She's okay with 35. You're here for the tank. There you go. Thank you. 16 change. Thank you very much. Right, that is a white t-shirt with white thread. So, white t-shirt female. So they will come in and order things with different coloured threads. Probably not on the first day. I think the first day is kind of easy mode, really. They'll come in like tomorrow and they'll order this with a red thread or something just to try and catch you out. I think the first day's kept reasonably easy on purpose so you can get used to things. 3, 7, 7, 3, 3, 1, 4. Cool. As we get towards the end of the day, we'll probably have to go and get some more stuff anyway, but I will show you around the town as well. We'll go for a ride on the bike and I'll show you around and the things we can do. Right, so that's the customer over there. So as I said earlier, you can talk to every customer around here. So as people just walk by or whatever, you can just chat to them. Sometimes you might get some business out of it, I think. So it's worth having a chat to the odd person. They might have something interesting to say. Right, we need over here more white thread. Put it on the floor for a second. Black thread's the other one, isn't it, that we've sold out of here. More of that on. Right. So this is an angry Charlotte. Angry Charlotte, right. What can we get out of Angry Charlotte? She's not going to be wanting to bargain much, is she? So she wants a red crop top. Let's try 28 with Angry Charlotte. I walked in calm, but that price is straight up testing my patience right now. Okay, Angry Charlotte, will you accept 25? There we go. Angry Charlotte is less angry. Look at that. She's managing a smile. Bye-bye, Angry Charlotte. All right, you're here for your t-shirt. There you go. Thank you. That is $15 change. Thank you very much. All right, she was red and red, right? Yes. Put that away. So we want the red one. And this is a crop top. There we go. Crop top. All right, we can ring her right now. Should we give Angry Charlotte a ring? The one thing I really enjoy about this game, and I really enjoyed this in the demo playthrough as well, it actually feels like you're working in a tailor's because you get the occasional customer. It's not like constant customers. You get the occasional customer coming in and it feels about kind of right. Maybe a bit busy than real life, but feels about kind of right. But because you get on making something as well and then you're phoning a customer and doing a couple of other things, I don't know, it's got that nice feel of actually kind of doing it. Right, he's happy, so we're going to up his price. Would he pay 40 for that, do you think? 9 hours, so we've not got as long to make it, but 9 hours. There you go. He will go 40. Ooh, Angry Charlotte. There you go, Angry Charlotte. Take the money. $25 change. Bye-bye, Angry Charlotte. So we will get, when I put up the stuff that's upcoming earlier on, you may have seen, we will get customer relationships at some point. Is this yellow and yellow? Let me just make sure. Yes, it is. Yeah, we will get customer relationships at some point. And presumably that means that through talking to them and treating them well as customers, they will return for future business, is kind of what I'm thinking that might be. So if you treat somebody right, do a good job, like if you make somebody a really nice top or something like that, or whatever, they might come to you and who knows, maybe they'll get you to do their wedding or something. And you could do all their wedding outfits, something like that. That's just what I'm kind of guessing. I have absolutely no idea, but just because you can build customer relationships, it kind of makes sense that it would maybe go that way. You can buy materials and furniture from stores in the city or online. Materials are more expensive when ordered online, but deliveries are made directly to the front of the store. Interesting. So they are more money then, so it is worth going over there. Right, so that was that done, wasn't it? Let me just phone this customer and I'll be right with you. 394996. So there will be staff coming. I think that's one of the first quarter things, isn't it, for the roadmap? So hopefully when staff come, you can get somebody who stands here and phones customers and maybe takes care of all the money side of things. Right, Mr. Yurfan Kong, you're angry, sir. Will Mr. Angry Yurfan pay $27? He will, okay. $27 for a yellow tank top. Right, you are here for the t-shirt. There you go. Have your money, please. $10 change, thank you. All right, let's give Mr. Angry a call. Maybe we can introduce him to Charlotte. It can be Mr. and Mrs. Angry. There we go. Eurofan was called. Good. Right, so he'll be on his way. So we can close the store at any time. If you're wondering, by the way, why it's dark outside, and it's only 5 p.m., and it's been dark for most of the afternoon, I've absolutely no idea. I don't know why it's done that. I think because I took a little bit of time setting up before I started the video, I kind of wasted some of the day, even though I wasn't open. Like, until you open, the timer doesn't start. So I assume that's what happened. But yeah, it's been dark most of the day. I don't know why. Right, you are sad. Oh no. Oh dear, she's sad. Well, if you're sad, I mean, can't make your day any worse by asking for 33. Everything sounds nice, but that price puts me down. They are very hard to sort of negotiate with. 29. There we go. Right, ooh, Mr. Angry's here. There you go, Mr. Angry. Take his money. That's $23 change. Thank you. Right, so this is a black t-shirt with black thread. Yeah, I think we close. I think the game basically goes all the way till midnight, and we kind of close at midnight. But you can close. We could close now if we wanted to, just to go for a little wander around. So what I might do is close at about 9 o'clock. We might lose a couple of customers, but it's worth it because I can all get some stuff from over there. Get the mannequin and the rack, that kind of stuff, without just waiting around. Because we might not get any customers in that time. We might get one or two. It's hard to say, really. So, right, yellow tank. Let's try for 35. I don't see any issues here. Okay, perfect. 35 for a yellow tank. How much yellow material have I got left? 52, I think it said, didn't it? And we need 22 for that, so we're okay at the moment, but I will need some more yellow fabric very soon. We might get one more shirt out of it, depending on what's ordered, of course. We should get one more thing out of that. Do I have any more yellow thread? That's the question. Yes, I do. Right, there. Let's call the customers. So they're both ready. Let's go for 9, 6, 5, 3, 1, 5, 4. You do have to call them before the end of the day. That is one thing I do remember. If you go past midnight, you can't call them anymore. You can call them the next day, but they won't come after closing time. Okay, they've both been called. Here you go, hope you like it. Should take the money, 21 change. Thank you. Yeah, so I might close soon and we'll go on a little bit of a tour slash stock run. Right, I've only just realised his name is Elizabeth Lewis. I mean, I thought Hamza was weird for the woman, but Elizabeth Lewis. Interesting. Here you go, Elizabeth. $15 change. Thank you. Bye, Elizabeth. Right, so you're worried. So a worried person is probably not going to be somebody who's going to negotiate very high here. So you want a polo shirt. Do I even make polo shirts? Not at the moment, I don't. Let me press C here. This is basically where everything is. So we've got upgrades here. We've got recipes, which is where I'm going to look for the polo shirt. We've got a whole skill tree here to get points and all sorts of things. We'll go through this in a little while once we're fully closed up. Right, where are we then with polo shirts? I can do a male polo shirt. Are you looking for a female one or just a male one? Honestly, don't know. She didn't really say. But I can't do a female one. I can only do male ones. Maybe she's buying it for a husband or something? Or a friend? Because I don't believe I can particularly just do a polo shirt. I'm going to try that anyway, but what we need is different material. So I need to go to the shop for that anyway. But I will take the order just to test that theory of whether or not we can just give her a male one. Because I don't know. We'll find out. So we'll go $40. She's accepted it. Right, okay. We'll accept that. See what this guy likes. Sell the customer one of your completed outfits. Select an outfit for the customer. So he doesn't know what he is looking for. So select an outfit for the customer and create a new order. So I can make you a t-shirt, sir. How would you like a nice green t-shirt for $38? Excellent. It'll go with your glasses. See you later. But yeah, some people will just come in and they don't know what they want. If you've got some stuff pre-made and it's already racked up, that's what I was saying at the beginning of the video, you can just toss them something from there and they'll be quite happy with that. Right, so we've got two orders, one of which I can't complete, one of which I can. So we can do the green one first. And then I need to go and get some material for the other one. In fact, what we're going to do, if I close, that should stop anybody new coming in. I'm going to run over here. You can take the bike. We'll do that later. Just going to run over to the wholesaler because I do need to get that material for the polo shirt. I don't want to run out of time in the day. Right, I need this. What color was it? I forgot the color. Hang on, I'll be right back. This is where I would like it if you could pin your orders on the screen rather than look into the book all the time. I haven't found a way of doing that. It was a yellow polo shirt. All the times to forget what you need. You've just killed that cat. What are you doing? You okay? Yeah, Clyde's fine. Clyde's fine. He's okay. He survived. Right. Yellow, $64. 64. I don't know. I don't think we need anything else for it, so we can just take this back. $64. I mean, obviously we will sell at least 3 or 4 shirts out of each piece, so you did make good profit on all of your stuff. Put that down there for now. Right, let's make this first then. So it's just a green t-shirt with green thread. As far as I can see, we've got about an hour and 20 minutes to try and get these done and delivered in the same day. Now, what's interesting here is I don't know if you have to be open or not for customers to come in and take the order from you. So that's going to be interesting. Alright, let's put that down there. Let's throw this up in here. So this should now give us the polo option, I think. There you go. We can only do the male one. So hopefully that's what she's looking for. I assume so. But who knows? It could just be a... Are we in trouble? I don't think so. Yeah, it could just be like a thing early in the game to show you, oh, if you're not ready yet, you can't actually fulfill those orders. Who knows? All right, yellow threads. Perfect. Right. Oh, it's quite good. Quite happy with that. All right, let's put the calls in. 701. 0. This is where you need a modern phone. I could have called by now. Having to take your finger all the way around trying to get to the right number. Alright, the customer was called, so it will be interesting to see if they arrive now, because obviously I'm closed for any future or further orders, so nobody can just walk in, but will people walk in if I am closed having given them a call? We're going to find out, hopefully. It looks like they might, because you would think they would say, oh, well, I'm not bothering coming now. Oh no, he's standing across the road. He's got stuck. That's our customer. Our other customer's here for the polo shirt. What is he doing? He's finally freed himself. Right, so this is beyond the end of the day now. So we wouldn't be able to call them at this point. But are they going to walk in anyway? Yes. Okay. So you don't need to be open with the sign to get people to come. Right, good. Right, there's your green t-shirts. There's your change, thank you. And hopefully this is right for you. I have a yellow polo shirt. Seems happy with it. So she was buying it for somebody else, I guess. Or she just wears polo shirts. But I mean, a polo shirt's kind of a unisex item anyway, isn't it? They're both basically the same thing for both sexes. Just size, isn't it? Right, so we've got some more stuff as well on the top right we've unlocked now. So let's put some stuff away. So this is a different fabric. I'm going to have to put this on the floor for now. I think we're about to get the rack and the mannequin on the left anyway, so we'll sort that in a moment. Let's throw that stuff away, do a bit of sweeping. Do the windows need cleaning? Yes, they do. Get everything looking nice, ready for tomorrow. I think that's all pretty good. So it's just this one. There's no meter for that anywhere, is there? Nowhere does it tell you how dirty the place is or anything like that. Right, so let's head off around the town then. So I'll show you a little bit around, as well as get some stuff. But like I said earlier in the video, on the right here we've got like a little bar slash restaurant, but at the moment that's not accessible. It will be coming further down the line. No idea. I did surmise in the demo version of this game, maybe you take clients here. Like somebody comes in and they want you to do like a whole thing for them, and you take them here and maybe sweet talk them a little bit into giving you the job. Or it's just somewhere, I don't know, just somewhere to hang out. Who knows? It's probably just somewhere to hang out, isn't it? Across the road, we've got the broker. So if you've got any leftover materials, so if you've got leftover materials that just, there's not enough left. Say you've got 12% of some material left. That's not enough to make any t-shirt or anything really. You can bring it here, drop it here, and he'll give you a little bit of money back for it. You can do the same with cotton, I think, as well, if you've bought the wrong one or got too many. You can just sell old stuff here, or even if you've got some stock. Like if you've made 20 t-shirts and you've just got nowhere to put them and you're fed up with them, just bring a few here and he'll buy them off you for a reasonable price. And you can also come here and buy stuff from him. So if somebody, for example, ordered a leather jacket down there, and I came up here, I could buy a leather jacket from this guy and sell it to them. So he does get some stuff pre-made. He also brings over materials. Now I've only had a short look at this, and I don't quite understand all of the numbers here, because there was a box when I first played this. There was a box of thread, and you get 4 threads in a box. It's just how it comes, and it was the same price here as it was at the wholesaler. But it had like ×3 next to it. Like this one's got leftover 87 and that one had ×9. It had a number next to it. So I thought, oh, well, maybe it's 3 boxes. Since this is the broker, maybe it's 3 boxes for the price of 1. But no, I just got the same as I would get at the wholesaler. So that didn't really work. So we'll have to work this out as we go. But we don't need any of these things right now. So when we do, we'll buy something from here and see if it's actually better to get it from the broker or the wholesaler. But yeah, in my one and only try, it was exactly the same. You do get these surprise boxes, though, which is, who knows what's going to be in these. These are like mystery boxes. So you could dump down some cash here, and they could be, I suppose, really, really good or really, really bad. You could end up spending 1,600 on some really cheap stuff, or I guess you could spend it and get, like, loads for your money, you know? 2,000's worth of stuff or more for less money. Anyway, let's continue our tour. That building there used to be, I'm sure that used to be an arcade. It wasn't open in the demo, but now it's nothing. They've fallen on hard times and had to close up, unfortunately. Got the vehicle shop here, which obviously will enable us to get a better bike, and maybe even a car at some point as well. Probably for better storage. I think I can take like 1 or 2 items on this bike. There's not a lot you can actually carry on the back of it. So it's worth upgrading at some point. The furniture shop, which we're going to go inside of in a moment. And then we have the wholesalers here. So we do need some more stuff, don't we? But I'm not 100% sure of everything that we need. So we'll just go and get the furniture to start with. And then we'll come back and get some more materials. Once I know what storage space we've got. Alright, so this is all of the stuff you can get at the moment. There will be some stuff that's level locked. Probably, there you go. So a lot of stuff is level locked, and then there'll be, I'm sure, more added as time goes forward as well. We can decorate the place, and you get, as I was saying earlier, you get these points as well, which will give us better popularity. So we need to buy here. If we go into components, we're going to need to go into here. Wants us to buy a mannequin and a rack. So there's the mannequin. We'll have one of those, and a rack, which we can store some stuff on. So we'll have both of those. Purchase. Delivery vehicle has set off, which I believe comes from the side here. You see that there's that 30 meters and 36 meters. They're coming around the corner here. We'll have to race them back. Then I'll show you over there in a moment, just when we've unloaded the van. So this town sounds like it's going to be expanded, according to the roadmap. It's going to be a new city area, so it might not always look like this. Might be a bit more expanded, probably down there and through that gap over there, perhaps. Right, let's take this inside. So this is the rack in the demo version that I thought was for selling things, but actually it's just for storing things. There is a wardrobe like that now, I think, or something along those lines. We should have had a better look at the place. That is available for selling stuff. That's handy, but yeah, we can keep all of our materials and stuff like that on here, like so. Right, you can upgrade the workshop through the miniature workshop desk. So it wants us to take a wall down now, so we probably will do that because we're a bit tight in here for space now. Now we've got this, now it makes you have it. There's not a lot of room in here. So let's go over to the miniature workshop. Let's upgrade our space. Let's get that off the screen. Is that inside then? Where do we do that? Upgrade your business from the miniature workshop desk. You wish you could continue to customize your business. Oh, here we go. Upgrade 1. Right, so that's taken down that wall. And that has given us some more things to do next time. So we'll get on with that next time. I'm not going to carry on doing it today. We'll do that in the next video. So we'll look to get dressing carbine. We'll look to get chair and a chandelier as well. So we'll do the place up next time. That's taken down that wall. So we definitely need a new light. I would like to spend some money on the wall, as I said, so we'll probably do all of that as well. So we'll get it looking nice in here before we open up. I will just sweep the floor. There we go. Now it's all done. Yeah, so what we'll do next time is we'll rearrange in here. We'll get a light for here and dress it all up nicely and hopefully change the wall because I don't like this wall. So we'll sort that out. We'll do all that next time. And I'll also, once we've done that, then we'll find out what stuff we need, materials and threads and stuff. See what we need for the day, so we'll head over to the wholesalers, grab that stuff as well, and then have another day. Woo, nearly ran over the cat. On the left here, there is a jazz bar. We got drunk there in the demo. Our character gets drunk off one drink, so very easy to do. Over in this far corner, there is a couple that sits. One of them is playing the piano to a cat, and they just sit here and spin around like so. And until you get to them, then they stop. But the further away you get, the more they spin around. They're like a real-life music box. This is the cafeteria, which we can't use yet, unfortunately. I don't know what that's going to be for. Whether that's just like a hangout spot or whether there's actually going to be something to it, I don't know. I think there's something possibly going to be here. I thought there was something there in the demo, maybe not. And then we've got the fashion place just here, which again, we can't really look at too much right now. We're going to have to further the game in order to do that. But this would be where we'll come. We'll come over here and presumably sign in and then go in the lift and go for the fashion show. There was a casino in this game as well, next door to the wholesaler in the demo. That seems to have disappeared as well for some reason. But I think that will do our first video of this potential series. I'm going to do a couple of videos on this. We'll see how the videos do as to whether to carry it forward or not. But I'll definitely do one more, maybe even two, and we'll see how we go from there. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.